Hi, I'm Coach Christy. I am here to give you some tips and drills for girls lacrosse. I have played for 25 years and I've coached all levels. Now first, the difference between girls and boys lacrosse is boys is contact and girls is non-contact. As such, the pocket for girls is meant to be not as deep. And so if you have a brand new stick and you're a beginner, you're going to need to make sure that your pocket isn't too deep. So you need to be able to see your ball above the sidewall of the stick. A lot of sticks come already tightened, so you need to loosen it a little so that way it's much easier to catch. Now I'm going to be teaching you some drills for cradling, ground balls, and catching and throwing. Now for the beginners who are learning to cradle, you're going to have a tighter top hand. Your bottom hand is going to be loose. So when you cradle, it's a lot of wrist action. You are going to be doing half a circle, or I say open, closed, open, closed. So I'm open here with the stick facing this way, and I'm closing, and it's once again facing that way. So this is a little exaggerated, but it's a good start, and my bottom hand is nice and loose, and I'm opening and closing. Once you get good at this, make sure you're twisting your body, because when you're actually playing in a game, you're moving your body constantly. And then once you get the good feel of this, start jogging in place. It's going to feel different once you start moving your body. Now I'm going to have my daughter Abigail help and teach you a drill to do. So right now, Abby is just doing an easy run and cradle. That's all I want you to do, is just get used to cradling while you're running. Once you feel comfortable with a good cradle, you're going to turn it into a box drill, where you sprint one length and you jog the next. So she's sprinting and jogging the next. Once you feel comfortable with that, you're going to add a hard cut on the corners. Now you can do this with or without cones. She's gonna add a hard cut with your outside foot. This increases your endurance and changing up your speeds. And your cradle will change as well with the different speeds. This next drill is for ground balls. So you are going to put the ball down, and you're going to run through and scoop. Now, when you do a ground ball, you don't want to have your stick up or in front of you, because you can hit yourself. So it's to the side, and make sure you get your stick down, especially for beginners. A lot of people won't have this down, and they'll either push it, they'll hit the ground. So you need to get your stick down, get your body down, and you see I do a scoop as I do it. And then you cradle bringing up. So you need to have your cradle. You run, get down, scoop, and bring it right up. You're protecting the ball with your body as well, because people can come and check that ball. So you're gonna run through, cradle, and bring it up. This is all you're gonna do over and over. Get those ground balls. Then you can roll it out. You're gonna chase after it to scoop. You're gonna chase after it to scoop. Now, you're going to have someone throw you a ground ball on the ground to have ground balls too. This is different because they bounce, so you need to time it so it comes back. So you're gonna run to and scoop. It's going to feel different when it's ground balls away and ground balls too, when the ball is just stationary. All right, now we're going to work on catching. So you show the face, this is the face of your stick, you're going to show that and give. A lot of times beginners try to go like this and then try to catch like this. That's incorrect, because obviously it's much harder to catch when you have the sidewall showing. It's much easier when you have the face. So you give and you're at triple threat position. So you can cradle, you can pass, you can shoot. And you also move your body when you catch. You move to wherever the ball is going. So I ask for the ball, I catch it. I ask. Make sure you're moving your body and your feet aren't standing still. So once, if you're throwing with a partner, once you've gotten the catching and throwing, start doing hot feet, moving your feet, because in lacrosse, you're never standing still, all right? You're gonna keep your feet moving, passing with someone, or you can do it with a backboard. If you can find somewhere with a wall, you can do wall. Start with your dominant hand, switch to your non-dominant hand. It's equally important to be just as good in either hand. So once you're good at cradling on one side, go go to the other side practicing cradling. Once you're good at ground balls on one side, go to the other side and do ground balls on the other side. And same thing with passing and throwing. Even though you don't feel comfortable enough on your dominant hand, switch to your other hand and just try with that. I'd like to thank Raising Rookies for allowing me this opportunity to help you become better lacrosse players. I hope my tips and drills encourage you to practice and to get better for when we can all enjoy lacrosse again.